want to cut across, especially in the context of Delhi, to our two reporters who are joining us. It's Lodi today as well. And Tanushri Purandare is joining us from Lodi celebrations there. Lodi is supposed to mark traditionally, culturally, viewers, that tipping point where Delhi, NCR region, Punjab, the northern places are the coldest, and then it's supposed to get warmer. That's not quite happening this time around. It is Lodi today, festivities at the back where Tanushri is standing, but temperatures are set to rise. But I'll give you a dramatic shift in pictures, and which prompts me to ask our viewers and advise them and request them that, don't pack away your warm woolens at this point of time, and if you have extra, please donate, because joining me from Rain Basera is my colleague Anisha. I want to cut across to Anisha Mathur first. Anisha, today is a relatively warmer day. Temperatures have let up, recorded above what is, traditionally seen at this point of time. But the next 1 week, if one can say, would be the massive, capital freeze of sorts, where historic lows of 0 degrees Celsius expected.
Well, yes, Preeti, we've seen the prediction from the Met Department, from the IMD, that Delhi, Punjab, Haryana and North India is going to see a cold wave again for the next several days. And I'm at the Rain Basera, the night shelter run by the Delhi Dusib, right next to the Gurdwara Bangla Sahib here. And today, of course, being the day of Lodi, Uttarayan is what we call it in Indian culture, in Hindu culture. What it is the marking of the day when the sun will start to head towards the northern hemisphere once again, and the days are supposed to get slightly less cold from today onwards. But here at the night shelter, you can see this is a shelter which has these temporary tents as well as permanent shelters. It has facilities for almost 400 people to live in, and interestingly enough, it is also celebrating Lodi for the children who live here at the shelter today. The Lodi arrangements have been made here in the middle of this shelter. But I will speak to some of the people who live here, because we can see there are kambals here. The caretakers here have been telling us that there are 2 kambals per bed that are given here. And I'm going to ask my cameraman Raja to come in and show you that there are kambals in this place. There are people who are staying here, who have been staying here for long periods of time. But you can see very clearly the children, the most vulnerable sections of our city, they are the ones we need to watch out for. And most of the kids here do not seem to be wearing socks. There doesn't seem to be adequate woolens available to these kids. But let us also speak to some of the people here. Didi, आप लोग कितने दिन से रह रहे हो यहाँ पे?
यहाँ में 1 साल होने वाला है.
यहाँ पे आप लोग को कंबल वगैरह है? अभी बहुत ज्यादा सर्दी जैसे हो गई है, तो कुछ कंबल, गर्मी का इंतजाम कुछ है कि नहीं?
कंबल का तो इंतजाम हो रखा है मैडम, मतलब खुद ही से लाए, किसी ने दिए नहीं है.
रैन बसेरे से नहीं मिले आपको?
बसेरे से कोई नहीं मिले हैं कंबल. रैन बसेरे से नहीं मिले.
दोनों आपके बच्चे, तो बच्चों के लिए कुछ इंतजाम है यहाँ पे खाने का?
खाने पीने के लिए मतलब सेंटर वगैरह चलता है ना, तो वो होता है, मतलब बच्चे जैसे अंदर जाते हैं ना, तो खाना पीना आ जाता है. जैसे मतलब ना सुबह,
जैसे बार पिछले हफ्ते भी बहुत सर्दी रही, अब भी अगले कुछ दिन बहुत सर्दी होने का प्रेडिक्शन है, तो आप लोग के लिए क्या अरेंजमेंट रहता है यहाँ पे बसेरे में?
कुछ नहीं मैडम, हम खुद ही मतलब लकड़ उकड़ लेके आते हैं. 8 बजे के बाद काम धंधे के लिए जाते तो वहाँ पुलिस वाले नहीं करने देते हैं. सीपी में, राजीव चौक सीपी में जाते हैं.
तो यहाँ पे अभी ये जो कंबल वगैरह डले हुए हैं, ये आप लोग लेकर
हमने खुद ही ला रखे हैं मैम, खरीद के.
तो बच्चे की तबीयत खराब हो रही है.
So you can see here, Preeti, there are kambals, there are arrangements. The caretakers have been telling us that they give 2 kambals per bed here. But here, most of the people here are saying that they have to also buy their own kambals. They get kambals from NGOs and kind persons who give them those facilities. And you can see here, and outside almost every tent, you'll see this kind of arrangement. Small chulhas being set up where they are making their food. Didi, यहाँ पे आप जैसे रैन बसेरे में रह रहे हो, ये ठंड बढ़ती चली जा रही है, आप लोगों को कुछ कंबल वंबल मिला है कि नहीं?
हमको अभी तक कोई कंबल नहीं मिला.
तो ये यहाँ पे जब आप आते हो रात को रहने, तो कंबल नहीं देते जो रहने के लिए?
खाली बेड दिए हुए।
खाली बेड दिए हैं. So you can see, Preeti, what the people are saying here.
खाने के लिए वो वाले कम्बल दीदी देते हैं, आपको दिखाते हैं.
So you can see here, Preeti, people are saying that some things are given, some things they have to arrange for themselves. But with the cold wave coming in, Delhiites must be aware of the needs of the most vulnerable section. Back to you.
Anisha, appreciate you joining us there. And once again, Anisha, and I will urge all our viewers, don't pack away your woolens. You have extra or you have the capacity, donate, donate, donate. We just gave you the information on where you can actually donate your clothes, warm clothing, blankets, anything that you'd want to donate at this point of time where you think that the poor, especially in Rain Baseras, will be able to tide through the winter better. Through the course of this bulletin, we're going to continue showing you the various places, the numbers, flashing the numbers where you can actually call them and donate warm clothing or blankets. Anisha, appreciate you joining us. And, you know, I want to cut across to Tejshri Purandare, and it's ironic and quite Machiavellian to do it, because at one end you have the picture of the poor in a Rain Basera, and I can hear the drums beating right behind Tanushri Purandare, and that's the picture of Delhi viewers, split right down the middle. At one end you have Delhi celebrating Lodi, even standing at the cusp of another cold wave, and it is a festival, while on the other you just saw that report from Anisha where you saw the poor trying their best to tide over what is predicted to be a harsh week ahead.